So you've probably seen Mech Hunter, where they just play Galvanizer, play Mech Warper, be aggressive AF, and go face. You know what is better? Mech Mage. Why? Because we have Frostbolt and Fireball, and they also go face. They can ignore absolutely everything. Your opponent plays Zilix, doesn't matter, you go face. You have Goblin Blastmage, you have Snowchugger, and you have other cards that are max and deal damage. I have to say, we play different lists in those games, I think, and this is basically the final list, right? This one worked the best. So if you want to play aggressive, you want to play a fairly cheap deck that relies on one card draw card, that is Eloneth, obviously, like this. It kind of works. Love you. Let's clap twice. Your value. And you win by having more stuff, right? If it works, people are like, yes, I'll play that in the future.
None will survive.
At least you have a good opener. This is so bad. I mean, good thing is we know we can't remove it, right? This one always sticks. The thing is that we can still hero power. And then we open on 3. Also lower it. How is he lowering the dumpster? I mean, he plays Odd Warrior. I think still this is really bad.
Death does not scare me.
Do we put this one on this? Because my answer would be no. I'll just trade that. Because you don't have the Fighting Tiger, right? That would leap it. There's no Snowchugger. This is a 31, right? This is 11, so he's down to 17. He's down to 11. I wouldn't play anything because this one probably just dies. If this one survives, he's dead. There's a 1 in 4 if he is brought. And today, you are higher, I believe. Yeah, of course he chooses death. I would have chosen death the moment you put Embargo into your deck. 10 mana cards you have on random cards, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean just 10 mana cards I have in my collection? 10 mana cards that cost 10 mana? Gambles. Pretty simple. Oh, so this one is good. Against him. I think this can be also a Deathwing. Not too sure though. It's easy. That is aggressive, right? You love Control Mage. It's fun to play. You can gamble as often as you want to. If you start at 20k Shrekels, you just need to win 4 times. It's not that hard. Just gamble and win. It's really simple. It's 60% to win. You just win. That's simple. Joshua, 4? No. Gambling 4 times is not a sample size. Awesome. Please. Just resurrect the whelps in the future. I mean, we have this one on 6, right? And if you play Shadow Essence, please get mines. Don't get statue. Oh. Interesting.
Come, child. Let us wreak havoc.
Let's see, what is the law of large numbers? It's something. This one is 6, right? So he's down to 50. But we just play those, and then go face, and do it next turn. Because you might get more spells, right? Should be better, if it sticks.
The power courses through me.
Let's see, legendaries that we haven't played either. But we do have though. Mainly Malorn in... How's it called? Death Rattle Druid. Or Mill Druid. Because we yet have to play that. Seems pretty good. So if we get Frostbolt, he's dead, right?
Only to seize it.
Theoretically, right? Because you lost 3 times. Like, what do you mean? If you gamble 5,000 times and then you have those odds, then it's understandable. But you didn't. Oh, so we just kill him with those next time, right? I think so.
The power is here.
This deck seems a little bit better with that. We stream a little bit longer. It should be that. Oh, is he just... Yeah. Okay, this is the boring lethal though. This is the just go face. Lethal light. I don't like priest. I'm happy.
I can fix anything.
Thing is, if he gets Oaken Summons into Vargeth, it's bad. It doesn't look good. We're police. You can do better. I believe in you. You can do better. I don't want to be too greedy. I guess so. You can just host someone if you want to. You can just type into your own chat or channel /host, then the person's name, then you host them. That's it. Just host them. You don't need to be a streamer to host someone. You can just host anyone if you want to. Yeah, like, nah, it looks scuffed. Like, you could have done better. I expected something good. That was mediocre at best. Also, if he is living mana, might be over. Anything good. Also, here's the thing. Obviously, he wins if he has more stuff, right? And buffs his stuff. So I would say we kill that? Maybe? Like, do we kill 2? And then he can't do anything? Because I would do it like that. We'll probably win. Maybe. Yeah. I'd up like that. He should be frozen for another turn. Because the thing is, if he attacks on his own turn, he's frozen for a whole turn, which lasts into his turn. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's annoying. This one needs to die. Next turn. Because then we can kill it. Wait, Cinderstorm and stuff. Yeah, should we get it? You're pretty broke, Dimar. That's bad. Being broke is always... It always feels poor. I would say at this point we should probably just hit his face. Dimar, I do appreciate you. We'll just do this twice. Probably. Like, something's going to happen, right? Something's going to die. Something's going to take damage. Should be good enough. We could have also hit that, so we get the Divine Shade, right? And I mean, yeah, doesn't matter. And the point of the tank is... Yeah, the point of his deck is hitting face, but he plays the bot focused version, right? And at the moment, our board looks bigger. Right? Like, if we get... What do we get? We get something. Oh, the next 2 turns, then we're fine. This is 7. Yay. Turns out Leroy is pretty good. You play aggressive. Tasted a cigarette once in my life and it was disgusting, and then I stopped immediately. Because I had to cough for like a minute and my throat burnt. So I never started. It was pretty simple. I would wait with this because we do have the combo, right? Very subtle. So here's the thing. People do like coffee. I don't like coffee. So I asked myself the same question. How can people be addicted to coffee, to the morning coffee, or they can't start the day without it? I don't know.
Tonight, a tale
Not seeing this one in standard. We have to kill both, though. I will just go in. Like, should work. Right? Now he's down. Now down to 10. Then he is almost dead. And one guy is vaping and one guy is smoking a cigarette. And the cigarette guy is like breathing at it. It's like... It doesn't smell good at all. Vaping smells good though. It's probably at least as unhealthy as cigarettes, but... do you have a Hearthstone Instagram? I do. Yes. Because I saw that most people don't have one. I thought, I'd take that space. He's getting the good cards immediately.
Let us wreak havoc.
That's a good question, Mr. Taco Stand. The Taco Stand? That's a good question. Which deck would you like to craft? First off. For example, if you would like to play aggressive. Yeah, we are a little bit off, right? He's dead next time.
The power courses.
What deck would you like to play? For example, you could play Hunter, which is always cheap. You can craft every single card with dust. Every single one. Ever. You can craft everything. And every single pack you open, in the first 10 packs you open, you get a guaranteed legendary. So you should open packs until you get the legendary, and then switch between packs to open. And there's also something called hidden achievements that might help you. So that might help you. Thank you, I guess. I appreciate it. He's down. There you go. Also easy.